Hello, this week we are looking at Today by the Smashing Pumpkins. This is a really well written song with lots of different sections that change. We're going to go through it section by section, and there will be timestamps so you can skip through to whichever section you would like to learn. So for this we're going to need to place our first finger on the 11th fret of the B and the high E. This is going to be a bar, and we're going to pick the high E string and then the B string. Then we're going to place our third finger down onto the 13th fret of the high E and then pick the B string. Okay, so we're going high E, B, finger down, high E, B. Then we're going to move our finger off and pick the high E string again, pick the B, and this time rather than go to the 13th fret on the high E, we're going to be going to the 15th fret on the high E. So that's quite a stretch. I recommend using your little finger for this. We're going to the 15th fret, picking it, and pulling off to 11. If you're not quite sure what pulling off means, it means we pick the note, and then you flick your finger off. So it creates two notes rather than one note. And then to finish it off, we pick the 11th fret B. Okay, so at a slow tempo, this intro sounds like this. So 1, 2, 3, 4. If you're finding it a little bit difficult to do this intro, I've created a simplified way of playing it. We're going to pick our high E string on the 11th fret, then our 13th, and then our 11th fret again, gap, 11th fret, and then 11th fret on the B. So it sounds like this. So once the intro plays 4 times, the rhythm guitar then comes in. We're going to be using power chords for this. The first power chord is going to be our D sharp power chord. So the 6th fret on the A string, 8th fret on the D. And for this we're going to go down, 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 up. And once more, down, 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 up. And then it's going to be the same for the next chord. So for the next chord we just pop our fingers up a string. So we're now on the 6th fret E and the 8th fret A. Down, 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 up. And that strumming pattern is really important to get down, because we're going to be using it for a lot of chords throughout this whole song. Our final chord that we're going to do is we're going to go down to the 4th fret E, 6th fret A. Our strumming pattern is going to change slightly because we're staying in this chord for longer. So on this chord we have got down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, up, down. And just at a slower tempo, down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, up, down. So you do that chord progression twice. On the third time round it changes slightly. We play our first chord exactly the same, second chord exactly the same, but rather than go down to the 4th fret, we're actually going up to the 8th fret on the E and 10th fret on the A, down, 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 up. And then we go down to our 4th fret E, 6th fret A, down, 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 up. So the third time round sounds like this. So 1, 2, 3, 4. On the 4th time round, we go back to what we played the first and the second time. So 6th fret A, 8th fret D. Upper string to 6th fret E, 8th fret A. And then down to the 4th fret E and the 6th fret A. And we're going to do the different strumming patterns. So down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, up, down. So when he starts singing, we're just playing exactly the same as what we had played before in that intro. So it was the 6th fret A, 8th fret D, upper string, and down. So So it's that chord progression, and we're going to play it 3 times this time. On the 4th time round it changes, so our first 2 chords are exactly the same, but this time we're going to go up to the 8th fret on the E, 10th fret on the A, that is our C power chord, and the strumming pattern changes again. So we go down, 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 up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Now the down up should coincide with the drums essentially building up. So this 4th time round sounds like this. This then leads you into the chorus. So for the chorus, we're going to move that shape down to the 1st fret E, 3rd fret A, and we're going to go down, 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 up. Second chord, we're going to move up to the 4th fret E, 6th fret A, down, 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 up. Then we're going to move to the 3rd fret A and 5th fret D, which is your C power chord. And we're going to revert back to the strumming pattern that we play on the 4th fret of the E and 6th fret of the A in our intro and our verse. So that strumming pattern is down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, up, down. Okay, so the 1st, 2nd and 3rd time round in this chorus sounds like this at a slow tempo. So 1, 2, 3, 4. On the 4th time round, you guessed it, it's going to change again. So our first 2 chords are exactly the same. But this time we're going to move to our left 1. So on the 3rd fret of the E and the 5th fret of the A, we're just going to do 4 downstrokes on this. And then we're going to move to our D power chords, so 5th fret A and the 7th fret D. And we're going to go down, down, up, down, up, down, up. So if we put this 4th time around together at a slow tempo, it sounds like this. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So in this first chorus and also the second chorus, on the 1st and 3rd times round, we have this little guitar part. And all this is a 10th fret G bend. And we're looking to get the 12th fret note, so we're bending up a full tone. So the placement of this bend is essentially when we get to our 3rd chord. So it's kind of halfway when we're playing that C chord. It makes it a little bit awkward, but you can go up to there if you want to play it, or you just continue on with the chords. So that happens in the 1st time round of this chorus, and also in the 3rd time round of the chorus. This bend happens in some of the choruses, but not all of them. Just beware to keep an ear out for when that bend does happen. It definitely happens in the 1st chorus, and it's probably also going to happen in the 3rd chorus as well. So verse number 2, luckily for us, is exactly the same as verse number 1. Chorus number 2, it then changes again. So our first 2 chords are exactly the same as what we played in chorus number 1, but then rather than go to our C power chord, we're actually going to go to the 6th fret A and 8th fret D power chord, down, 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 up. And then we're going to move up to the 6th fret E and the 8th fret of the A, down, 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 up. So you play that chord progression 3 times. We're going to play it once at a slow tempo. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Then on the 4th time round, you guessed it, it changes, but it's actually quite simple because we've already played it on the last time round of the 1st chorus. So it's our F power chord, up to the 4th fret power chord, 4 downstrokes on the G, and we move it down to our D power chord, down, down, up, down, up, down, up. And that is chorus number 2. After chorus number 2, it then goes into the bridge. So for the bridge, we're going back to our 6th fret A and 8th fret D power chord, down, 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 up. Moving that upper string, so the 6th fret E and the 8th fret A, down, 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 up. Back down to the 6th fret A and the 8th fret D power chord. And then finish off this little chord progression here. We're going to go to the 4th fret E and the 6th fret A, down, 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 down. Okay, so the 1st and 2nd time round in this bridge, we've got this chord progression. And then you just need to add your strumming pattern in. So let's do one time round of this chord progression. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And all you need to do is repeat it again. So that's the first and the second time round. On the third time around, it changes. Our first two chords are exactly the same. This time we're moving up to our C power chord, so 8th fret E, 10th fret A. Then we're going to move down to our 4th fret E and 6th fret A power chord, down, down, down. Okay, so that is the third time around. We're going to play it at a slow tempo, so 1, 2, 3, 4. The fourth time round, it changes again. Our first two chords are exactly the same. Then we move up to our C power chord, so 8th fret E, 10th fret A. We're going to do 8 downstrokes. And then another 5. And then we're going to do our down, up, down, up, down, up. Okay, so. Now let's play the whole of this bridge section together at a slow tempo. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We are then going to head into the third chorus. So for the third chorus, we go back down to our F power chord, so 1st fret E, 3rd fret A. Move up to our A flat or our G sharp, so 4th fret E, 6th fret A. Then we're going to move to our C power chord, so 3rd fret A and 5th fret D. And we're going to go back to our strumming pattern of down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, up, down. Okay, so the first, second and third time round of chorus number 3 sounds like this. So 1, 2, 3, 4. On the fourth time round, we're going to do our first two chords exactly the same. And then it kind of transitions into the outro. So once you get there, we then go back to our 6th fret A power chord, 8th fret D. Move the fingers up a string, up to the C, and down to our A flat, which is the 4th fret E, 6th fret A. Okay, so the first, second and third time round in this intro is that chord progression. So we're going to do it at a slow tempo. So 1, 2, 3, 4. On the fourth time round, it's going to change again. First two chords are the same. And then we're going to go up to our C power chord, so 8th fret E, 10th fret A. Down, 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 up, down, up, down, up. And again, down, 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 up, down, up, down, up. And then we finish on our E flat power chord, which is the 6th fret A and 8th fret on the D. So let's play this outro all together at a slow tempo. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That has been today by the Smashing Pumpkins. I hope you enjoyed this song. If you enjoyed this lesson, click the subscribe button and then click the bell. That way you'll be notified each week when I upload a guitar lesson.